Welcome back to Full Sail Live. I'm Mike Farrell, standing outside of Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas. NBA players versus NFL players is not a new debate. However, it has been brought to the forefront again recently. Former NBA shooting guard Austin Rivers made some bold claims while on a recent episode of the Pat McAfee Show. He states that he could take 30 active NBA players and successfully transition them to the NFL. The crew on the Pat McAfee Show had other ideas.
I could take 30 players right now in the NBA and throw them in the NFL. You cannot take 30 NFL players and put them in the NBA.
Whoa. It's because you only allowed 5 on the court.
Up next, we finally hear from new Eagles defensive coordinator Vic Fangio after being hired in the offseason. He was a defensive consultant on the Eagles' 2022 run to the Super Bowl and would have been the DC last year except for issues with former defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon. He takes over after Philly fired Sean Desai and Matt Patricia in the offseason.
After a historic collapse in 2023, the Philadelphia Eagles defense is getting a brand new look. Vic Fangio, the former Broncos head coach and Miami Dolphins defensive coordinator, is now at the helm for the Eagles defensively. Last season, the Eagles finished 31st in pass defense and red zone defense. For Fangio, this is a full circle moment as his 40-year coaching career started in Philadelphia.
Well, it was exactly 40 years ago when I started my pro coaching career across the street at Veterans Stadium, and thought it'd be cool to hopefully end it here.
And finally, we take a look at the newest piece of legal trouble for Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice. How will this new case impact his already pending charges? How will the Chiefs in the NFL handle punishment for Rice? And how will his punishment affect Kansas City's chances of going back to back in Super Bowls for the first time in NFL history?
Kansas City Chiefs star wide receiver Rashee Rice is in legal trouble once again. This latest incident has him facing allegations of assault on a DJ in a downtown Dallas bar. This is just the latest in a long string of legal issues. Earlier this year, Rashee Rice was involved in a hit and run while racing his sports car. He's currently facing 8 charges from that incident. And his current charges are not the only things he has to worry about. Past allegations of assault from his college days have begun to resurface. No word from the NFL or Kansas City what punishment for the receiver may look like, and no word on what his future with the team will be. Thank you for watching this edition of Full Sail Live. Standing outside of Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas, I'm Mike Farrell.